Hey guys, this is Orion back out here at the Central Oregon Veterans Ranch, and today I want to discuss the types of hydroponic systems. I'll be focusing on the three most commonly used hydroponic systems for medium to large scale farming operations. Although there are many more simplistic styles that exist for the home hobby grower, these three are the systems you'll encounter most in commercial farms. We'll also discuss the basics of aquaponics and how it can be used as an alternative to traditional hydroponics. Thanks.
Nutrient filament technique, or NFT, is the most commonly used hydroponic system, and it's the style most people think of when referring to hydroponic growing. It is comprised of long rails or gutters, topped with individual growing sites, usually spaced 6 to 12 inches apart. It is mostly used for smaller or more frequently harvested plants like greens. These gutters are placed in tight spacing, frequently on rollers, for very dense, high-quality growing. NFT uses one hydroponics plug per plant. Rock wool, polymer, or any commercially available plug material will work for this system. The water is pumped through a small 1/4 inch tube at approximately 1 liter per minute per rail, creating a thin layer of water soaking only the bottom edge of the plug. This allows for the wicking of the water up the rest of the plug and creates the perfect balance of air and water in the root zone. A 1 inch per linear foot drop in elevation is needed to keep the water moving down the channel at a good pace. NFT is a horizontal system that can be easily lit from above. It is lightweight and easily taken apart for cleaning after our harvest, and it can be used for decades. An innovative idea for increasing density using your standard NFT channels is to build an A-frame, a bleacher-like scaffolding that allows for some vertical stacking of the system without blocking overhead lighting. This style is great for narrower structures where space is limited. NFT systems have been used all the way from small-scale educational kits to some of the largest greenhouses in the world. The main drawback for NFT systems is in warmer climates or in very hot greenhouses. The low volume of water as it passes through the channel can warm very quickly and raise the reservoir temperatures to an unhealthy range. A large water chiller would be needed to offset the temperature extremes. A good source of NFT channel kits is available at AM Hydro, and that's made in Arcata, California. Vertical hydroponic towers. Vertical towers are becoming more and more popular in hydroponics growing. They are typically made from food-grade PVC plastic. These towers are suspended from a framework, and plumbing is plumbed into the top of each tower. The water then travels down the tower, soaking each of the plug's root zones, and then is recaptured and recirculated back into the reservoir. Depending on the lighting situation, towers can be planted in a 360-degree pattern, two-sided, or all in one direction. Spaced fairly close together, vertical towers offer the highest quantity of grow sites in all of the methods mentioned here. By using overhead airspace rather than just the horizontal plane, you can double or even triple your production, especially in a smaller growing structure. The high density can be very desirable when considering heating a smaller space for the winter crop production. Zip grow towers are a unique design that use a matrix media and a felt wicking strip which plugs into the root system. This wicking strip gets extremely dirty and moldy and covered with roots, which must be cleaned using a bleach and a high-pressure hose. Any fungal pathogens would thrive in such an environment without such cleaning after each harvest cycle. Each tower is dependent on an individual drip emitter. Any clogging of this tiny orifice leads to water not getting to the crop's roots. Left unnoticed, this can quickly kill the entire tower's crop. Emitter checks must become a weekly standard operating procedure, and visual inspections must be conducted daily. Only use emitters that can easily be removed and cleaned. With so many drip emitters coming off the main plumbing line, it is very important to size your main pump so that it can accommodate the number of towers you will be running. Tower emitters should run about 2 gallons of water per hour. Lighting of vertical towers can be challenging for multiple reasons. Getting good, consistent light quality from top to bottom can be difficult to achieve. Tower spacing, shadowing, lighting style, and placement all come into play. High-end indoor vertical tower farms use LED light bars that run vertically every few towers. This is a high investment setup that most startup farmers would not be able to purchase. Instead, mounting standard sized lights on 45-degree angles to the tower rows work well for the top few heads, but shorts the bottom of quality light. These kinds of issues can take away from the overall quality and quantity of the tower system. Designing a tower farm, whether indoors or in a greenhouse environment, takes careful planning. Do not overcrowd your towers. Leave plenty of space for lighting and working on these high-density systems. High quality means a higher margin for error and higher labor inputs.